Hello and welcome back to chapter 11. Today we'll be learning about label. This is also one of the things that you can learn more easily if you are doing this practically. So what is label? Label is us labeling the books so that we know that this is a novel, this is a reference book, this is a comic, and so on. In label, we are split into two main categories. First, we have the colored sticker. A colored sticker usually goes to the side of the book at here. This is the colored sticker. So usually this would be in orange or it could be in yellow and so on. So obviously all colors represent different things. You can learn more as you are in the library. So for orange is for fiction, for English fictions. But if it's for Malay fiction, it's in yellow like this. This is for Malay fiction. And you might be wondering, why don't we call it EF? That's because fiction is already in English, so we just include English into it. And looking to the side, we have this picture. This is what we call a white sticker. So this is white, and as you can see, it's 3.8 cm or 1.5 inches away from the bottom line of the book. So that's how far you have to put the white sticker. And this is the front page of the book. Compared to the side, usually the white sticker would be at here, and your colored sticker would be around here or at lower. So this is how you put the stickers. And now, since you already know what the colored stickers are, what about the white sticker? What do you put for the white stickers? So if you take a look at bottom over here, at A, we have MF. MF means Melayu fiction, which means Malay fiction. And as we mentioned earlier, Malay fiction is the yellow color. So in this condition, we know that this is a storybook because it's a fiction, it's in Malay language. And as you can see, it writes MOH. MOH is the first three letters of the author. So both of this entire thing goes into the white sticker. You write this in the white sticker in pen. This has to be in pen. And you might be wondering, why do we have to do this? We are doing this because it's very easy for us to recognize what type of book this is aside from the colored sticker. So looking at the label, we know that this is MF. MF is Malay fiction. And if it's only F, then we know it's fiction. And if it's only fiction, then we know that this must be in English language. So after putting the entire thing into the white sticker, you might also think, oh, what if the name, there are dots in it? So for example, it's DR. And then it's MOH. What do you do in this case? Then you will only pick D, R, M. All of it has to be in capital letters. This is what you will write as the author. We will remove any non-syllables, non-alphabets, and we will just take the next closest thing. But what about for an example reference book where there are multiple authors? Then usually we only just pick one at the top, or the most obvious one. You can choose the third or the second, that's no issue, but just remember to stick to one author, one specific author when you record the book and when you process the books. So going back to B, as we mentioned earlier, F is for fiction. Fiction is the orange colored sticker, and we are picking MOH because that's the first three letters of the author's name. So we will put this two line of text or words in this case into the white sticker. And now moving to C, this is an example of a reference book. So if it's a reference book, we don't put F or MF because it's not fiction, it's a reference book, so we will just put REF. And as you can see, there are number. This is a number code that you will learn in the next chapter. So for every subject, every reference book, for example English or Malay, there are specific codes to them. So for example, Malay, it's 400, and for geography and history, something like that, it would be 900. For science, it would be 500. Pure science, by the way. So there are multiple categories that defines what sort of reference book this is. So you will have to know and memorize the numbers. Or of course, if you can't memorize that, you can look back and know which reference book, which category and what number it belongs to. And at the third line, of course, you have the author, the first three letters of the author's name. And you put this three line of words into the white sticker like this. And lastly, you have D. this is what we would put, for an example, magazines and so on. We would put just like this, the type of subject that it is and the author's name. So the code is really just the subject, the code to the subject that this book is about. So if it's 400, if it's in the 400 category, then you know this book is about Malay. And if it's 900, then you know it's about geography and history. And again, you can learn more about this and easily about this topic, about labeling books, if you are doing this in practice, if you are doing this practically. So that's it for this chapter. I will see you in the next one.